Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Shaw.
How y'all doing? Please don't make me laugh. My name is Shaw Gaines.
Wow.
I think this is verbatim number 5, I'm not sure, so I just put verbatim hashtag. I'm running out of things to say, man.
You alright? Where are you working at?
Huh?
Where's your facility?
Oh, it's in Costa Mesa, California.
What's it
The
called?
zip code. It's called Rock Solid / Shore Haven.
Oh.
Yeah. Settings. Today's date is 8/27/2013.
28.
28. Yeah. Alright. Let's get serious. Alright, the setting. This client is in treatment because he's addicted to clonazepam.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
You said that really good. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I had to get that straight. I had to say it slow though. Clonazepam. His reason for using it is because he has bad anxiety, heart palpitations, trouble falling asleep, etc. And the client feels that he needs this drug in order to avoid having a seizure. And at the same time feels that this drug will eventually be the cause of his death. He doesn't understand why his doctor will prescribe such an addictive drug. The client is stuck in the middle. And what I mean by that is that the client is here at treatment for help with his addiction, but is afraid to stop taking the drug for medical reasons. So the client said, I know this drug is bad for me, and my doctor knows this drug is bad for me, but I don't understand why he will continue to prescribe this to me. In turn, I don't know, I'm not your doctor, and I can't answer that question.
Great answer.
You know, out of practice.
Absolutely great answer.
This client treatment status has been detox. The longest I've ever seen a person on detox since I started working in the field with drug and alcohol. So just as clients that were detox from heroin will be prescribed Suboxone and then tapered off, this client will still take his clonazepam and will slowly taper, right? So you could tell that this client was mentally and physically frustrated knowing that he was getting closer and closer to not having an option to take his pill anymore. And this is when his addictive behavior began to set in. The client stopped going to meetings because he wasn't feeling well. He would wake up all hours through the night, not getting the proper sleep the body needs. He would come in and out of the med office complaining about various things such as, I'm having a heart attack, my heart is skipping beats. After taking the client vitals and showing him proof, normal readings, that everything is fine, the client will find something else to complain about. For example, after I took his vitals and showed him that his heart rate was normal, as well as his blood pressure, no indications of a heart attack, the client was told to go upstairs to his room, try and turn on some meditation music, relax your mind and body, and try to get out of your head. As I went to check on the client 15 minutes later, he now asking me questions like, hey Shy, is it hot in here? I respond, no, it's fine to me. Why you hot? The client responds, it feels like my body temperature is going up and down. One minute I'm hot, next minute I'm cold. I respond, you're inside your head again, bro, just relax. This client is so paranoid, he wants me to check on him every 10 minutes because he feels that he is going to seize up in his sleep. The client was able to make it through the night, but little did we know what was in store for the next day. So the next morning, this client called 911.
Oh my.
And the fire department, along with the EMT, showed up at the facility. Now, this call was made without staff even knowing. So imagine how dumbfounded we look.
Oh yeah.
What? Somebody called you from here? I don't know. To make a long story short, the client approached OC's finest, me, it's like, nah, them, and explained why he called. Now get this, the EMTs along with the fire department all said, dude, you're in rehab. You're detoxing off a drug, and that's what happens. Do you know this client had the audacity to ask for clonazepam? I kid you not. He's asking the EMTs and fire department, hey, do you guys have clonazepam? Oh man, this client is now extremely paranoid. It's been as little as a week since his last clonazepam, and right now he's med seeking. He's calling his mother, who is now calling us, asking what we're doing to her son. He's saying this and he's saying that. I think he should just come home because you guys are not helping him. Once the client has the parent on their side, the client is pretty much done. Unless the client mysteriously changes his mind. And it's sad because as a parent, you want to do what's best for your child, and unknowingly you may be doing more harm than good. The client later left the facility. A staff member brought a plane ticket and flew with the client to make sure that the client made it home safe, as well as talk to the parent in person. Now my question is, to the group is, how do you explain to the mother that she's making a terrible mistake by taking her child out of treatment when it's clear that he needs it and lots of it?
I have a question, the very last part I didn't hear. She bought him a plane ticket and.
No. Alright. He was calling his moms and I guess he was saying, Mom, this is what's happening, boom, 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 boom. So she's calling us, saying, hey, my son's saying this, is saying that. What's going on? I want him back home, you know? So now he's about to go home, but one of the staff members, which used to be a case manager, but now he's like higher up, he decided to buy a ticket for himself and fly with the client because you just can't give the client the medication, especially if it's a narcotic like that. Because if we was to just send him on his way with the bag of medication, he probably would have OD'd on the plane, you know? So it was good that that staff member brought a ticket and flew with him. Not only that, he wanted to talk to the mother in person and let her know, like, look, you know, your son obviously needs help, you know? And if that person was me, if I had to fly with this guy and I met the mother at the airport, gave her the medication, like, look, your son, how would you explain to her that you're making a mistake by taking him out of treatment? And it's clear that he needs it, you know?
Bluntly tell him.
Just
Tell
like
her.
you said it.
Yeah, you're enabling your
die.
son,
Yes, absolutely.
you're enabling your son to continue his addiction and
The codependency you have on your